There we go. Hello. So that should be good. So just give me a good old second. Let's see here. There we go. Beautiful. I don't know why it's like that. Hold on. That's weird. Anyways. I don't know. I just wanted to do epic stuff in Krita. I tried streaming The Desolate Hope earlier. It did not end well. Well, I had to end it abruptly, but it doesn't matter, because we're here now. So I got like a cool epic tablet I can draw with. Because for whatever reason, my old one did not want to work with this. It was odd. It was odd, like, it worked before on my old computer. It worked just fine. But, like, for whatever reason, when I tried using it on Krita on this computer, it just didn't work. I don't know. It was odd. Well, anyways, I'm gonna try drawing something. I'm gonna draw Santa's Undertale. Because he kind of has this weird head shape, I think. Hold on, we need background music for this. We need background music. I wouldn't play the Undertale soundtrack or Deltarune soundtrack, but the second I do that, the company that owns that music is gonna strike me down, despite Toby Fox making it free for people to use. But I don't know. I don't want to get screwed over. I don't want to get screwed over something as dumb as that, so I'm not gonna try. Actually, hold on, I messed this up. There we go, that's a better drawing. It's a much better drawing. There we go. There we go. Alright, yes, I'm intentionally giving him goofy proportions, because it's funny. Let's see here. Do, 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 do. Anyways, I'm gonna need a reference image, actually. I'm gonna need a reference image. And Sans Undertale. Let me see here. There's a lot of details. There's a lot of details to this guy. Why is one of the first resulting images just like, I think it's just the Gmod. I think it's just the Gmod source filmmaker Sans model. Anyways, this guy's little jacket is open. He has little pockets. He has pockets. So open it up. Zippers. Whole undershirt there. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. That looks super weird. There we go. This is like papyrus. I'll probably do like a a dev stream of Slugger. So like, people know that I'm actually working on the game. So like, don't worry, I'm working on the game. Don't worry. And he's got these gigantic boots. There we go. I like how I didn't even try to draw papyrus correctly. I just did not bother with this at all. I did not bother. I like how Sans looks because it looks cartoony and actually true to his design. Papyrus just looks so bastardized. It's just really funny. Charlie smiling friend. That is not Charlie. There we go. And that is not what his hat looks like either. I'm just mostly going based off of memory here. That memory is very possibly just very inaccurate as well. That's a very big possibility. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. There's Charlie Man. Charlie Man. Should probably put on different music. Let me see here. I would put on my regular music, but most of that regular music is just completely copyrighted. It's probably gonna get me murdered in cold blood. So I could always just let's do Earthbound OST. That might be something. Glad to see that was the first song of the soundtrack. Since we're doing Earthbound, yes. Big old beady eyes. There we go. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it's 4 words. Okay. supposed to be like a baseball. That does not look like a baseball. There we go. It's nice. I really like this drawing. This is just so stupid. I love it. Oh, we can't have Charlie without Pim. Beautiful. Pim, smiling friend. I love it. So, let's talk about Slugger for a second here. Let's talk about Slugger. I've always wanted to make like an RPG like Undertale or Earthbound. Or a game like those. Mainly just because I was inspired. I just thought they were cool. Like, oh, I want to make a game like that. But of course I didn't know how to actually make games. So I basically just... like, didn't make very good products. I'm like, wait a minute, there's only 2 games on your gamejolt page. Well, I mean, I started on Scratch. You can find some of my older stuff there when I was like 12. When I was like 12, you can find all that stuff. I don't know what I'm drawing here, but I like it. But yeah. But now that I know how to actually make games, or at least like semi-competent games. Okay, maybe not competent. Just a game in general. A game that's actually playable. You know. I just thought I might as well make Slugger. It was on the spot as well. I just feel like making it. I just made it on the spot. I could have started with a blank project and then I just immediately like started making it as I went along. So yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what the Starman looked like. This is not what they look like at all, but it's funny. It's a funny drawing, so I don't care. Just gonna give him the skinniest legs possible. Is the arts guy from Earthbound? Yes. So is this kid right here. He's from Earthbound. His name is Ness. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Let's see here. I guess I could also use this as an opportunity to work on the characters for Slugger, so I guess I'll do that. I was thinking of like a major set piece in the story being this like theme park. Theme park. I'm not going to tell you what importance to the story it is, because one, I have not planned out the entire thing, and two, it would be spoilers for an unfinished story. But this guy would be like running in and stuff. So yeah, and he's just like kind of zany, wacky. Oh boy. She's so wacky, so quirky. I'm trying to remember what the exact quote was, but it's the meme. So quirky, love her. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, the whole theme park is called Fantasyland. It's called Fantasyland. I'll try as hard to not spoil stuff. All at the same time, it's gonna be hard to. Considering the fact that, again, I haven't really plotted out the story and how it would actually, work. Like, what sequence of events happen in the story? How do they service the overall themes of the story? I haven't quite figured all that out yet. This is a weird OST so far. Like, literally just banging. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna skip to the next song, because this is just annoying. There we go. Anyways. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. That design, it's not terrible, but it doesn't really give off the idea that this guy is like an owner of a theme park or anything like that, an entertainer, you could say. Another problem I'm gonna have to face with Slugger is finding someone to make the soundtrack for it. I could make it myself. I'm not too great with music. So I don't, especially like more emotional tracks. So I don't think it would work out pretty well. There we go. Make it more insane. Give him a very gigantic bow tie. Just make the bow tie more than half his entire body. Wait a minute, this is just the Star Walker from Deltarune. Okay, hold on. Anyways, I need to figure out what kind of name to give him. I'll just go with the name Starry for now. There we go. Okay, I like this design a lot more. Maybe get rid of the party hat. There we go. There we go. Big old buttons. Oh, the lag. Anyways, yeah. Alright, I like this design. I'm gonna get rid of the eyelashes. There we go. Why, hello, chat. Thank you, JH. I'm just here drawing. I made this P cart a little earlier ago. Very epic. Now I'm just making a design for one of the major characters in SLUGGER. His name is Starry. I really like this design. It is so unhinged. I love it. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. I'm gonna make this guy even smaller and tinier. There we go. He looks cool. I agree. He looks like just the right amount of unhinged. His whole character is that, like, he runs an amusement park. He runs an amusement park. I don't know if that exactly represents, if his design exactly represents that, but the design still looks good. I like it. he's clinging on to sanity. He is. Like, he's just this close to going insane. Like, he's gonna lose it. One slight inconvenience and then bam, he's gone. There's no going back. I was going with this design, but I don't know. I didn't like this one. This one just looks even better. I like this one. But yeah, this guy looks way too sanitized. He doesn't look very interesting. This guy, however, he is on another level. Why do I think story would fit into the world of Undertale? I don't know. I mean, like, Slugger is inspired by Undertale and Deltarune and Earthbound, so you're not exactly too far off. Not too far off. Let's see here. Okay. Have to make his head decently big. Yeah, it's kind of lagging a bit. There we go. Beautiful. I love it. There we go. Beautiful. That's about the only character I can think of right now. In terms of the plot, that wouldn't delve into spoilers. We'll see when we get there. Hold on, let me see here. How long have we been going on for? Let me see. So about 40 minutes. What if Starry has a little twin like a comic guy or gal? What if they're non-binary, man? What if they're non-binary? Don't discriminate. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know if Starry should have a sidekick. I think he would work just fine by himself. Like, I don't think he needs one. So yeah. Let's see. Trying to think here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's Frisk. Frisk Undertale. Chris Deltarune. No, that's Chris, not Frisk. You know what honestly caught me off guard was the fact that Deltarune started advertising itself as, like, being part of Undertale, being part of the Undertale franchise, and it's like, wait, I thought Deltarune was its own separate thing. It just happened to have the same character, and a handful of the same characters, but other than that was, like, pretty much its own thing. But I guess not. I haven't finished Chapter 3, and I haven't played 4. Chapter 4. So, I could be entirely wrong about that. Chris's legs are so messed up, dude. Oh, that is not the pen. Alright, there we go. To make it longer. Nice slender legs. There we go. Thought it took place in a different universe or something. Yeah, I thought that too. I thought Deltarune was its own separate thing. But I guess I haven't gone far enough into the game to get to the reveal where it's like, yeah, this is part of Undertale. I also heard people saying that, like, Sans was apparently originally from Deltarune and just happened to show up in Undertale. It's like, if that's true, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That would be the wackiest revelation ever. Right, now we do Frisk. Uh-oh, lag. Crazy lore drops, Toby Fox cooking up, so true. This game, Earthbound's soundtrack is so weird, dude. It is so weird. It does not feel like a conventional soundtrack at all. It's literally made from some of the weirdest surreal beats you'll ever hear in an RPG. And this game came out in like 1995. It's crazy how well this thing aged. It's crazy. Truly, we're ahead of their time. Props to the composer? Yeah. Because, yeah, this is just a really weird soundtrack. I want Slugger to have something like this, where the soundtrack is just completely bizarre to listen to. Like, it'll have atmospheric tracks, and then it'll have beats like this, where it feels like a shitpost. Like, it's just completely nonsensical. It's just really funny. Uh-oh, lag. It's probably because I'm streaming. Let's see here. Great, now all I can think about is Slugger. All I can think about is Slugger. But yeah, I'll definitely try doing the little Slugger dev stream. Like, yes, don't worry, I'm working on the game. Draw Cuphead? Now there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. There's Slugger, or boy. Anyways, kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog here. He looks great. Thank you. There we go. He's so skinny. Well, let me move Slugger out of the way. There we go. Brother, why you like that? Because Cuphead really brought back the 1930s feel of animation to gaming. So true. You know, one thing I hate whenever like pop culture references rubber hose animation, it's like it doesn't seem to really understand what it is. Like they get the style and the fact that it's black and white down. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it really understands what rubber hose is. Okay, yeah, that's what bothers me. The fact that it's HD and the fact that it doesn't really try to replicate what it actually looks like. Like, it's all in HD, it looks all clean and stuff, but like Rose was like filmed on like dirty old film and stuff. It's the meme song. Oh, I didn't realize. Wait. Oh, the chat hasn't been showing up. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a good old second. There we go. 1930s feel of animation and gaming with a modern twist. Yeah. There we go. Actually, no, we'll just put you here so you can actually see the art. Beautiful. It's Slugger! My beloved. Okay, I think I really like Starry. Cause like, it's just got such an insane design. There's a little faint drawing here. That's weird. Oh no, the lag. Oh my god, it's Alan. Alan, smiling friend. Beautiful. Hey JH, quick question. Are you good with making music? Do you make music at all? What was that? There we go. I don't know what I'm drawing here, but I like it. Okay, I really like this design. I might put him in Slugger because of how goofy it is. I haven't really touched FL Studio that much, and that's mainly because I don't really need to make music for projects and stuff. Say on a beginning level. Okay, cool. So we're learning how to be professional in music soon. Here. I think I might use a few of these designs here as like full NPCs in Slugger, so I guess look out for those. What did I do? Okay, it was just lagging. Cool. Let me think here. Good lord. You can see Sans in there. You can see Pim smiling friend. You can see Charlie kinda. Yeah, you can see him in there. You can see Ness. There we go. I'm sorry, I just like Starry. Starry just looks so cool. I like him. Here, I have something funny. There we go. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 super duper second. Ugh. This is a weird song, but okay. Yeah, you can see here. Okay, window capture. No, just screen capture, please. Yeah, display capture. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Okay, cool. We're turning this into a Slugger dev stream as well, because why not? Mainly because I just want to. So yeah, I fixed up the, I fixed talking to NPCs. They're not complete. It's not completely scuffed or weird anymore, so that's good. Like, very good. So that's great. OBS is goated as a recording software. I'm pretty sure like a few years ago, Streamlabs got onto hot water for basically copying OBS's marketing or something like that. Basically ripping off OBS or something. That was a few years ago. I don't remember. I don't remember anything about that now. Also, I had a much bigger room here. But yeah. Actually, hold on. Actually, no, hold on. Let me just make a sprite for a story here. Like an overworld sprite. Let's see here. Slugger player GIF. I like the black and white palette color. Black and white color palettes for Slugger. I do too. I think it's a cool style. I was worried it was gonna look a bit too similar to Undertale, cause like that game also has a lot of black and white color palettes. So I was a little worried that it's gonna be too similar, but who knows. Pico Park, epic. Let's see here. There we go. Kinda makes me want to do a black and white sketchy style for my short, goofy, unhappy thingy. To be honest, lore in that game makes no sense. Good lord! Look at this guy. Look at this guy, he's completely lost it. This guy is so unhinged. Whoa. Are you not gonna layer your sprites? Sometimes I do. Most of the time I just don't. I don't do that. Let's see here. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty much like the sketch. I think so, at least. That's really funny. Anyways. Starry over world. Oh, good lord. What is going on here? Hold on, give me 1 second. I think Krita is kind of messing up with stuff here. Actually, I'll just save this. Wait, what? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. It looks like he's inside one of the insane asylum jackets or whatever. Yeah. There we go. Let me close that, because I think that's kind of lagging the thing. Yeah, in here. Save it. What? That's odd. I guess I didn't save it. Ooh, why is it doing that? Oh my. Oh dear. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what was happening there. It's annoying, but it's also really funny. Like, that's not supposed to happen. There we go. There he is, he's just kind of there. There we go. Now you're like everyone else, Starry. Congrats. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, Starry. The way I program is literally just like if statements. A variable is this, then do this. That's how that's how I program stuff. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. There he is. Cool. Yeah, that was the wrong variable. I personally like layering my sprites, but like it's just waste so much time. So I guess I'm just a perfectionist. Yeah, unless are you talking about like an art program or in Scratch? Yeah, let's see here. Trying to think here. Review down here. There we go. When it comes to making art in an art program, okay, I see. Yeah, I don't layer my sprites in art programs, or at least not in Piscal. I don't. I usually don't. Sometimes I do. Well, I have done that to make these rooms. I have done that. Trying to think. I'm just gonna write his dialogue real quick. So, you're quite the eccentric personality. At least you have your insanity intact. At least you have your insanity intact. At least you have your sanity intact. Looking great, man? Hello, Bonkaroo. I've noticed that you've been playing only Marvel Rivals. I've noticed that for quite a while now. I've noticed that. Is Marvel Rivals peak fiction? I'm trying to think here. Should it come from like this sprite or this sprite? I guess I could just do this. Touching cursor, mouse down. Yes, sir. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, room 3. Explore world. Let's see here. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot the text box. Broadcast. At least you have your insanity intact. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these sounds. I'm gonna get rid of these sounds, because, yeah, they are not necessary in the slightest. Okay. There we go. I think that'll help. That'll help that. There we go. Animated text extension. Yeah. Yeah, there is one. It's based off like the actual like Scratch Lab thing that Scratch has, like experimental blocks and stuff. I wish they would actually add that to Scratch, but to no avail. To no avail. But they do have it in Turbo Warp, and with extended features as well for the block. Trying to think, what sound effect would work. At least you have your insanity intent. Let me see here. There we go. Ooh. They should be on the Scratch team. They should be on the Scratch team? Yeah. I'll just leave that there. Okay. Wait until mouse down. Oh. Wait, I'm sorry. What? Let me test this out real quick. It skipped all the dialogue there. Hold on. This is odd. Here, I have an idea. If character talk. Is this game gonna be like Undertale or something? Art style wise, it kind of looks like it. It's gonna be like Undertale, Deltarune, and definitely like atmosphere wise, definitely something like Earthbound. But I don't know. I just wanna make it as weird as possible, just because I think games like that are interesting to me. Like just pure strangeness. Okay, I could do this. Dude. Oh. There you go. Okay, well, I guess we don't need this then. Okay. Oh. Add input. Character. There we go. Wait. This is stupid. One. Okay, we'll just do this for now. Actually, wait. Hold on. I have an idea. I have a plan. Okay. If character is equal to starry, do that. This so character to 0. Kind of lags there. Great. Alright, let's think here. What a guy. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I am Starry. Wow, you are quite the eccentric personality. At least you have your sanity intact. That's alright, I introduce myself. I am Starry, owner of the Fantasyland Amusement Park. Many important plot events happen there. In the actual game. I'm curious, do you have the story of Slugger planned out already? Or, I have a basic idea. I have a basic idea of what I'm going for. I don't have a very specific story. It's gotta be a very loose game in terms of storytelling. What am I listening to? I'm sorry. Next song, please. Thank you. In terms of story, it's pretty loose. It's mostly just exploration, as opposed to like an overarching narrative. Many important... oh wait, oops. Many important events. Many important plot points happen there. Happen there in the actual game. Happen there in the actual game. Happen there in the actual game. I tend to be loose with storytelling. Yeah, I don't want to like overthink it. I just like things loose and simple. Well, for now, it's just pretty average. Promise you'll be there. Promise you'll be there when is actually competent. Very important plot points happen there in the actual game, but for now it's just pretty average. Promise you'll be there when the game is actually competent, alright? The important thing when being loose with storytelling is to make it make sense, if you know what I mean. Don't be like Scott Cawthon. Yeah, don't worry. I already have a basic idea of what I'm going for here. I already have a pretty basic idea. The problem with the problem with the FNAF story is that it literally did not really have any overarching plot to begin with. There was no plan. There was no plan to begin with. The story was pretty much just background information. So yeah, I get what you mean. Let's see here. Trying to think here. Oh, good lord. Or touching. Sorry. Oh yeah, hold on. Create folder. Characters. There we go. Cool. Oh. PCs. Okay, we're already gonna have some problems here. I can already tell. But we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, I know people said that the mouse controls for interacting and stuff were pretty clunky. Honestly, yeah, I'm not gonna say they're entirely wrong, because, yeah, they were. But I think I've mostly fixed that and made them, competent. Yeah, so far it's just pretty empty and barren. Not too much to do. I'll be honest, I've tried not to be loose with storytelling for the past year, and I just lost motivation to work on projects just because I was trying to plan out lore for the game. Yeah, you want to make a game, but you also have to, think about how the game actually is. You can't just, like, dive straight into it. Pretty cool slugger build. Thank you. One other thing I noticed was, like... One thing I noticed was that the, avatar frame. I'm sorry, what? Do I want this? Sure. Well, anyways, what I was trying to say was... that the current build that's available is literally over 100 megabytes. Over 100 megabytes. And what it was before was just 2 rooms. It was just 2 rooms with NPCs in it. Which it might just make fan art for Starry look so cool. Thank you. But yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to make... Oh good lord, it's doing it again. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Well, anyways. That's crazy. Yeah. So I've been trying to figure out how to package the project to not have it be so gigantic. I think I found an option that would work. Let me show you. So you have the packager, which turns the game into an actual file. I'm gonna turn you off for a second. But yeah, this, like, plain HTML, like, yeah, it's 20 megabytes. That's infinitely smaller. It's infinitely smaller. But the thing is that it's not an actual game file. You can, like, play it in browsers, which I kind of don't want. I think it kind of ruins the immersion a bit. Actually, no, I think it ruins the immersion a lot, actually. So yeah, I kind of don't want that. But yeah, it's definitely interesting, to say the least. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to package the project correctly. That's just what I'm trying to figure out. I did also mess around with like having a well, let me save this real quick. I did also try doing like a regular text box that would follow the player and stuff. So instead of like clicking on stuff to interact with it, you would just walk up to them. I don't really like it. It doesn't feel very freeing. Stream has been goated so far. Thank you. But yeah, I don't like this control scheme. I just like the click and point system way better. I just like it way better, honestly. And besides, I did like fix a pretty major problem with like talking to NPCs. So there is that as well. So yeah. Here. Alright, let me open up room 3. I know Toby Fox like infamously intentionally made Undertale to look bad, but I don't know. I'm just kind of I'm just kind of making it look like that out of laziness. What's down in the abyss, Mando? Nothing. Pretty much nothing. Or there is something. It's just so far down that you can't see it. I just designed it like this because I thought it looked cool. I just thought it was a cool visual. Alright, so he's over here. Yeah, so right here. The Earthbound soundtrack feels very funky and chill. Yeah, I honestly forgot how good the soundtrack to this game is. let's see here. Making story have a little stand. Hold on. Oh. But yeah, the main thing I worry about is just like the game not having a unique identity. Being unable to be separated from Undertale and the like. How did you make the music for Slugger? I just used I used Jumbucks, a like beatbox mod or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I made the music. That's so stupid. This is this is so funny, man. Hear me out, cool shit, Steve's shop. No, this is like Starry shop or something. And then like you try to, you click on it, you go into like the little store or whatever. And then when you try to buy something, Story's like, no, you can't buy anything from here. Okay, maybe not Starry shop, because I don't know, I don't think he would own that. I don't think he would run this actually. Imagine Slugger blows up. That would be insane. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Slugger, the other Slug Cat, Part 1, Markiplier. It has a chance to happen too. And the Sparking blowed up, and then was made and scratch itself. Yeah, that's. Although at the same time, the creator, who is a 15-year-old, also got harassed endlessly. Got harassed endlessly in docs and stuff because of a dumb scratch game that blew up. It wasn't even his fault. He just made a dumb credit box fan game or whatever. And like everybody turned on him. Why are you blaming him? He just made the game. Gee, what happened to that guy? I don't want to ruin the joke for you, but I already have an idea of what happened. There we go. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. trying to be loose with a story while hopefully making it make sense. Hope Slugger follows in suit in terms of loose storytelling. Third item list, fantastic, thanks. Oh, whoops. There we go. Hello, find something that interests you? Unfortunately, you can't buy it. None of this is for sale. Hello, find something that interests you? Unfortunately, none of this is for sale. Unfortunately, none of this is for sale. That's odd. Oh, that's right. That's weird. Hello, find something that interests you? Unfortunately, none of this is for sale. Uh-oh. Okay. The shop has nothing on it. Yeah, that's a joke. Some shop owner he is. Yeah, it's kind of breaking there. Hold on. Interacting. I'm gonna set that to 0. So, interacting to 1. Oh no, wait, sorry. Text box, set interacting to 0. Oops. There we go. Dude. Oh, that's weird. Okay, anyways. Man, Desolate Hope was kind of boring. Yeah. I was kind of expecting more from it. Maybe it's a slow burn kind of game. How do I do that? That probably did not change anything. Oh, that is weird. Oh, whoops. That's why. set text to that. I think that will help immensely. Seems to work. Whoa. Ah, crap. What kind of game are you aiming for Slugger to be? Until by looking at it, it's free roam. Yeah, it's mostly just exploration through a pretty linear game. It's a pretty linear game. You're mostly just walking, talking to NPCs, with the occasional plot point that happens. I don't know what's up with these guys. Wait a minute. Yeah, that should not be happening. What? Okay. Okay, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. I'm gonna lose my head trying to understand if it's trying to make sense of it. Like, is it actually broken? Or am I just going nuts? Am I just seeing things? I'm gonna go insane because of it. Oh wait, whoops, not Korea. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, the game is mostly just gonna be exploration around like a bizarre world with different set pieces and stuff. Seems like a cool concept. Yeah, I think the closest thing I could compare it to is Yume Nikki, but even that's on a very surface level. I have not played Yume Nikki, nor do I know any of the story behind it. I do not know anything about that game. I do know it's mostly just exploration. I'm sorry, what is this? Anyways. Speaking of games, passion projects are not something the platform Roblox has. I think except for like pressure and doors. Yeah, I don't think there are really passion projects on there. Steel and Brain Rot. Some game called Steel and Brain Rot is one of the most popular games. I think I heard of that. Only the name now. All the other sprites inside. Well, anyways. Yeah. Yeah, well, let me change the dialogue here. I like that guy. Yeah, I like him too. He just has a weird design. There you go. Whoa. me fix some stuff here. Now it's just saying the end of their dialogue. Another test build or demo? I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. There we go. Ugh. It was working. Why is it doing stuff now? Boo! Okay. Okay. I just need to add a whole wait timer. Oh boy. Hey, I think this guy is dead or something. Just check it out, make sure he's okay and stuff. He is snoring. Yeah, I don't know what the next, what's next for Slugger here, another test build or a full-on demo. I want to say demo, but I don't know if it would be time to make one yet. I legit have Slugger on my max on my max task bar. The test build is not good, at least in my opinion. I showed like an associate it, and I showed him the test build, and he's like, "That's it?" Like, yeah, I can't really blame him. There was literally only only 2 rooms in this whole thing. Only 2 rooms in that whole test build. I mean, he's not wrong, it is short. Yeah. Hold on. Not that. I wanted this. Repeat till none. Wait, hold on. Starry. of characters equal to story. Story talk. But I like it. Yeah, I think it's a charming little test build. I'll be right back. I have returned. Yeah, is the chat showing? Yeah, the chat is showing. Wow, the thing has not been updated in forever. That's honestly really funny. Anyways. Trying to think, what else can I add to this room? Now he's just laughing. Hold on. Give me a second. Character 0. What is that? What am I clicking? What am I clicking there? My JH. Oops. 1. Oh. Whoa. I messed it up here. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. So yeah, now those guys don't do anything. This is very tiresome. Oops, hold on, interacting. Oh, of course. Beautiful. Ooh. That was grueling. Oh my god, I can see it here. 2.5 hours. That's kinda nuts. So yeah. I think I'll leave it here maybe. Probably add a little bit more stuff here off stream, but yeah. Where's the guy going? There's a motorcycle there. Well, anyways, I think I'll head out. So bye. So